I think there's a lot of people out there that think that maybe we're not taking this seriously because we're one of the few, if not one of the only major municipalities in the province of Alberta not to declare a state of emergency. Let me assure you, I probably have signed more states of emergency than any other mayor in this province over the last 12 years. So the thing about a state of emergency is it gives the city some powers to perhaps second, to reach into the private sector. Let's say we were running out of diesel fuel for a generator. We could second all the diesel fuel in the city of Medicine Hat. Or perhaps we needed, in an instance of a flood, we need you to get out of your houses, which is quite the irony because right now we're asking you to stay in your houses. So perhaps if we needed to enforce that. And right now, from driving around the city and watching what people are doing, I've got to say that the citizens of Medicine Hat, the residents of Medicine Hat, are taking this seriously and are doing what they need to do. I do not see large congregations walking along the river or in the parks, or people, flooding the local pubs, those kind of things. So right now, it's not necessary. My number one goal, unlike perhaps when the city, if we have a flood, I think a lot of people think of floods when they think of emergencies in the city, that the city takes the lead in a flood. We're the main provider of utilities and have to get people out of their homes or help sandbag or whatever it is during a flood. So we declare a state of emergency so we can get some of those things done. This is something totally new, a pandemic. We've never obviously had that since modern times, and it is now run by AHS. So this is a unique situation where the city is not running this emergency. However, our job is to promote and help the province in whatever direction they might want to take. The city's most important or essential thing that the city of Medicine Hat needs to be doing right now is to make sure that the power stays on. Imagine if the power went off. Now, I'm not talking like flickered for 5 or 10 minutes. The power went off for 24 hours. If you think people have anxiety now or a little bit of panic, imagine if all of a sudden now the power is gone. Also to keep the water running. I don't think anybody would enjoy a boiled water order right now during this. So our number one goals is, of course, power, water, make sure that the garbage is picked up on time, and that the police and the fire are there available for you should you ever need them. Those are our number one priorities, and right now they are working well. And so we have made the decision that a local emergency is not required yet. However, there is one printed off, it's ready to go, and should a need ever arise, I can guarantee you that myself and the councillors will sign it.